Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Clemson Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Knocked down for the tackle. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Quarterback gets past the marker. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clemson is quick to the line.
Nice job, nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On second down, he'll let it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Across the 25, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Chambers. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. Dances away again. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 79 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Syracuse's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
right back to the air on 2nd and 10. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this.
And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They get him down after he makes the catch. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. No huddle here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Off play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Moore. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Finds his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it again. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Going up top on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to get to him. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. He tries to take the top off. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kansas State is going to enjoy the trip back to Manhattan after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there in Bill Snyder Family Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Safe completion on the screen. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Feeling some heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, it's Brown. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Give to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun. Give on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Blackburn. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Handoff from the gun. Got room at the 35. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Syracuse right back at it. Comes out throwing on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now on second down after the incompletion. Davis will throw. He's got his man. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Offense, quick tempo. Wide out in motion. 3rd down play from the gun. Coming after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Got a man. It's Moore. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Takes the easy completion. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Wide receiver shows motion. And that's a live ball behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? 3rd down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. Looking down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Syracuse has it in the red zone. He's going to pass. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground.
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Syracuse right back at it. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12. Davis looking to pass. He makes the connection. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up, and there we go. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Chambers. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a move. And the returner will be dragged down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Orange will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Oh my, he just shanked that one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. It's caught. He's off to the races. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 4 over Georgia State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Syracuse right back at it. Davis will throw. Firing to the right, complete.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He wants to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And the misconnection on third down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but
oh, look out! The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
this guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive game.
They'll immediately call timeout. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, a typical first-rate broadcast so far today from Syracuse. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
And the Tigers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll open the second half on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Syracuse right back at it.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. I'll be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean,
he's going to let one fly down the middle. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They keep attacking through the air. That's caught. It's Willis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now after the short completion, it's second down. Now the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Syracuse. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The give to the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. The quick out. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to run for it. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He's got an open man. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will give him the lead. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Miami. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Syracuse right back at it. Davis will throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
The Orange will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today. But one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll run play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I think because of this offense's inability to run the football, I think play action is going to be a little bit trickier and harder for them to now pull off because this defense is just not expecting run, or they're not afraid of their ability to run the football.
And this crowd is up for grabs, and not much excites them like back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it set up on the outside. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Syracuse right back at it. Davis looking to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the third down pass is incomplete. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They're going to run it to the right. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
The Tigers line it up with a first and goal. He wants to throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. This is when throws into double coverage and it's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, Think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out fast. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. The throw. It's complete to the left. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Snags it! And they're able to make the tackle. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Syracuse, 17. Bringing it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's a draw. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
Davis will throw. Caught. Still running at the 40. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Syracuse right back at it.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Orange.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker slipping out of the backfield, throwing the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 11 over Georgia State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Avoids pressure. Grabbed behind the line. It's Chambers. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Davis looking to pass. Oh, picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. He's got it. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Fires to the middle. Tosses it incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Davis will throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They get him down after he makes the catch. Syracuse right back at it. Looking for room. It's Hart. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got the quick pass. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
He wants to throw it again. Makes his connection. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Grabbed on the outside, it's Haynes. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. They want that clock to run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. They're going to run it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Here comes Clemson with another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.